Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a fantastic afternoon. Mama Mouse will be joining us shortly. She is occupied at the moment. Um, People are already in the chat. Mike Wheeler, you're always first. It's Joey's World. Lisa, hello. Team Marie Photography. I did send you the link if you want to jump in. Um, it has been a morning. Hello, Tina. Please fasten your seatbelts as we prepare for takeoff. So this morning I was just getting started on my live stream, and I had been texting with my mom, and my mom had texted me that had I heard from Dad this morning, and I'm like, no, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Dad is now not calling me until around noon, thankfully, because he was calling me at 7 a.m. and I'm like, Dad, I'm asleep. Go away. Hey, welcome in RVing to Disney. So Mom texted me that Dad wasn't feeling well this morning. So had I heard from it, I was like, it was this big mess. Turns out Dad was just outside, but Mom was freaking out, which in turn freaked me out, which means I just said, guys, I got an emergency buy. And I had just barely got started. I apologize for those who had jumped in. This will hopefully be a little bit longer of a live stream. Oh, sometimes you just never know what's going to happen.
That's true. Quite true. Like this right now. Hold on one second. Here, go on your account.
RV to Disney is saying hello to everybody.
Hello, RV to Disney. I can't even talk today. Ooh, words.
I'm going to let you chat for a minute. I am working on the reason that I was a little late starting, guys, is I'm working on a travel booking, so I'm just going to mute and stop my camera for a minute and let you kind of.
Okay. Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Mike, RVing to Disney, Stevie Lee, Joey, and Lisa, if you guys are still here. What's everyone up to? Any fun projects? Go to YouTube and see if I can. All right, that's better. Get the live chat on the YouTube page. So I'll talk a little bit about what I'm up to today. I have, hold on. I have sticks. Yeah. I have sticks. I just went and picked these. My husband has a wood pile in the backyard, and he cut down a bunch of branches from one of the oak trees in the back. And so I'm going to attempt to make a frame with 4 sticks, and then I'm going to put screen, like any old window screen. Excuse me. Window screening in the back, and going to use this to to display my Lego earrings, so I can take some nice photos outside. And I just wanted it to look kind of rustic. So that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. I was watching kind of as I was I was watching while I was waiting for like the circle of death to keep going.
The Circle of Death. That's a new one. I like that.
It's the circle of
Oh,
death. with all the travel agents trying to like change stuff around, like the Disney website, you guys think it's slow on your end. Just wait until you're fighting with thousands of other travel agents to book a trip or change a trip or cancel a trip. And it just spins. And it spins. And it spins some more. It's like, wow.
Yeah, that's not fun at all. So RVing to Disney is doing lots of crafting, cooking, and schooling her kids. I can totally relate to that. Everything's so chaotic, and I got a call from the kids' teachers today saying that they think they're going to be setting up Google Classroom soon. So I think we're going to be investing in getting another tablet so that they can each have one. All the fun.
That my sister, you may have seen her in the chat, Teresa. She has three elementary kids age that are in school, and they're expecting them to share one take-home computer between three kids and get homework accomplished.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
crazy.
that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It is.
And I don't know. Did you see my earrings?
I was just gonna comment on them. They look so cute. I love them.
Guys, if you don't know, Tina makes these awesome. Let's see if I can present myself and bring you guys a little closer. I have makeup on, so I'm not quite scary as I normally am. She makes these earrings out of Legos. And are you doing this for the Lego party? Is this what you're doing?
I think I'm gonna do something different for the Lego party. It's gonna be jewelry, I think, but I might do a necklace.
But she made these earrings and she sent them to me. That way I could show them off on my streams. And I sat them on my shelf and I totally forgot to wear them for my Lego stream, my Lego video. But a lot of it, you are viewing what I'm making and not a whole lot of me. So, but I will be posting a picture of them on my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're so cute and like they're super lightweight. I even actually had forgotten I was wearing them. So
yeah, that's what I love about them. I don't normally like dangly earrings because they get so heavy on the lobes, but those are so lightweight and it's like, yeah, you forget that they're there. So I love it. Perks. So where's Mama today?
Mama is on the phone. Okay. She texted me a few minutes ago.
Okay.
We might be getting some more people in because I just got the notification 10 minutes in that I am live. Did you know that we're live?
We're live. Wow.
I know, right? Had no idea. The little counter up in the top that says 8 minutes and 9 minutes now. Totally had no clue. Yeah. And Mike Wheeler, you can't see them, but they look like the little bridge Legos. They are the thin ones, and I think that 1, 2, I'm feeling the knobs. 3, 4 knobs on them. Maybe, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. And they're pink, they're light pink, and they look like the little bridge, and she has made them into earrings for me.
And those are actually discontinued.
Ooh,
those types of bricks. Yep, I have. I think I have 1 or 2 pairs left, and that's it.
And now you sell these, right?
Yes, there's a pair on my Etsy page, and I left it open for like customization because I can also make them glittery. So I'm thinking.
If you want to drop your link to your Etsy shop in the chat, Tina, you are more than welcome to do that.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go hunt it down.
Noah, hello. How are you doing today?
Hey, Noah. Okay.
But no, Mama sent me a message right. I apologize that I was running late. I was trying to finish up this reservation, and she's like, I'm like, are you sure this is the right card number? Because it keeps saying it's not, and she had inverted a couple numbers. So I'm like, all right, now it works. Now we're good.
Yeah, I
It
don't know if that
happened.
worked.
So, all right.
Is it a link?
Hasn't sent anything yet. Hold on. Nothing yet.
Oh, that's why.
Right.
It's so difficult. And that's why, because okay, there it is. Did it show up as a link?
If you copy and paste it, like, it should show up as a link. It's not even showing that you posted anything.
There we go. Okay.
There it is. So make sure and check out her Etsy shop. It is called Creations of T. Marie.
No, I just can't delete the one I posted before, the one that didn't turn into a link. It won't let me.
It doesn't even show up on our end.
Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why. Here we go.
So this is her Etsy shop. Go and check that out.
Well, thanks, Lena. I appreciate it.
Of course. In your videos, you should. Are you saying that I have an Etsy shop in the description of your videos?
I think I just put it in. I don't know.
Okay. Because I 100% think you should be doing that.
Yeah, I think. Well, actually, that's a very good question. I know I did it for the quarantine craft party, but I don't know if I did it for the pantry raid. Maybe I did add it. I think I added it to the actual description section when you go and edit it in the wherever that. I always have to hunt it down because I always forget where it is. So it takes you forever. But I think it's there permanently. Oh, no, it's not. I'll have to go and do that.
Then and definitely make sure and add it to the about section of your channel as well. Like,
Yeah.
the about section of my channel is exactly what I use for like the information about me in the video.
Yeah.
And all I do is I just copy and paste it, and everything that I want to make sure that people know in my about section, I make sure is in there.
See, I tried to. So when I started this channel and I started doing the about section and then the description, I wasn't sure what to do. I haven't really changed it now that I know a little bit more of what to do. I haven't really changed it yet.
Yeah.
So I have to go and I think I have to revamp the whole thing now that my ducks are in a row. Okay, so save changes. Okay, now it's added, and I'm gonna go and add it to my description page. Save. Did you save? Oh boy. Okay. Channel. There we go. It's It's in the defaults. In the settings, upload defaults. That's where it is. I have to keep remembering that. Okay. Now that's saved. Hopefully it saves my video too. Okay. Using this time not turning. Oh, I see. Shoot.
Everyone is using this time to make the best of the situation. Oh, but yes, we all are. Casting career. Welcome to join. I'm glad that you're here. If you are new, I am so glad that you are here. I don't recognize you in the chat, so I'm glad that you took time to stop by. I'm Lena with Paper Scissors and Vacations on Mine, and this is Tina with Team Re Photography, and we do these craft and chat video live streams quite a bit actually. Typically, they're on Sundays or weekdays or kind of whenever we feel like it anymore.
That's true. That is so true.
Animation Princess, welcome in, says, I heart grilled cheese. I've got to make one. Second day someone has mentioned them. Well, I will tell you what happened. Sam, my husband, we picked up a whole bunch of prepackaged tuna. And he's just been eating that with some crackers or some like like I keep the little extra packets from like Subway of mayonnaise and stuff. And lately when you go to carry out, they just take a whole handful of it and shove it in your bag. So he like has been taking that and mixing up like a tuna salad for lunch. And he's like, I'm getting pretty sick of tuna. And I'm like, okay, come on home at lunch and I'll make you something. What am I going to make? What am I going to make? What am I going to make? And then I'm like, okay, I have this day old. It was day old when we got it last Friday. It was a pull apart garlic bread, but it pulls apart in slices. It wasn't like little knobs. And I had some block cheese that I got for 49 cents on buy five save at Kroger. And so I looked up online, can I milk a grilled cheese out of hard block cheese? And they said yes, and the best way to do it is in the oven. Okay, fine. So I grabbed out the butter, I sliced up the bread, I buttered it up, stuck it in the oven, and before I made the grilled cheese, excuse me, this garlic bread had kind of started to get a little hard and a little not getting a little stale. This revived it. Oh my gosh, I actually my friend, my Mama Mouse from Myers and the Mouse goes, you should make a video on that because with everything going on, people like will be able to utilize those little tips and tricks. So I'm going to start doing a series called Budget Friendly Friday. Whether it's crafting, whether it's cooking, whether it's travel, it will be budget friendly something on Fridays.
Ooh.
But I took and slathered butter on the bottom, put it down on the foil. I sliced up the card block cheese, layered it on there, buttered the top, laid it on there. 10 minutes at 350, and oh my goodness, it was so good. And like you could, when you took a bite, you got that good grilled cheese crunch that you want to hear on a grilled cheese. Oh, now I want another one, but it was really great because I was able to use up all but like a small heel of that bread, and I just stuck that heel in my zippy bag of frozen bread in the freezer to make stuffing with at the holidays.
That sounds so good. Oh my goodness.
You will have to try it. It was fantastic.
Oh, today for lunch I had a ham and Swiss cheese melt on a hot dog bun, and
Yum.
it was so good. And we used to get them, like I used to live next to a convenience store when I was a kid, and they used to sell subs. So every day after school, I would go over and I would get a ham and cheese melt, but I would have like pickles on it and banana peppers, and it was just my absolute favorite thing to do after school. I would be so excited. Get my sub, go home, do my homework, whatever else I would do.
Right?
Yep.
So I was really excited because I'd never made a grilled cheese. One, I've never made grilled cheese in the oven. And I will say, hello, Pam's fan, welcome in. And this is something I talked about in my video. If you are making grilled cheese, you can only fit like 1 or 2 sandwiches in a skillet at a time. So whoever's making sandwiches isn't eating until the end, and everyone else has already eaten because you want to eat them when they're warm.
Mm-hmm.
You can lay out a massive amount of grilled cheese on cookie sheets and put them in the oven. And they're all done at the same time, and everyone gets to eat at the same time.
Yep.
I was like, this is brilliant. Why had I never thought about this before? Because that's not something that was like my dad would never who was pretty much in charge of dinner because mom was working a lot in the evenings. He would have never done something like that. He would have made a couple grilled cheese and then it's like, hey, here's your pickles, here's your tomato soup, go away, you know. So, and I never really thought about an easier way to make grilled cheese. Griswold Family Vacay, welcome in. Glad you're here. And with Sam, like I'll just make him 2 or 3 sandwiches, and then I'll make my 2 or 3 sandwiches, and you know, they're typically pretty hot. So by the time mine are done, we can kind of eat together. But I think this is going to like be like the ultimate way I'm doing grilled cheese sandwiches going forward, and I want to try it with sourdough, with rye bread. This is going to be like I'm going to be like on a grilled cheese kick for a while, I think.
It'll be good though, because you'll be able to try all the different types of breads to make it with, and
I'm gonna be fatter with all the grilled cheese.
girl, don't even worry about that, please. You
know what? It has taken me. It actually took me till I was doing YouTube to actually be comfortable with who I am. And yeah, I'm a bigger girl. You know what? If people don't like it, too bad. I'm a fun person, whether I'm bigger girl or not.
Honestly, when at least for me, when I'm watching you, or even just now when we're chatting, the first thing on my mind on the forefront is, oh my goodness, Lena has such a bubbly, outgoing personality, and I absolutely love it. Seriously, not even lying.
Thank you.
So,
Amy with AJC Magic TV, welcome in.
hey, Amy.
Oh, Amy can't tag at the moment. Must be on her phone. Sorry, really. I just finished. And I was like, hey, you know what, Griswold Family Vacations? No worries. Everyone kind of comes in at their own time. We are not a we aren't doing a giveaway or something that I know of. So, wait, let me check my notes. Nope, we're good. Like, wait a minute. Was I supposed to be doing something today that I forgot about? Here, I have cookies. I don't know how good they'd be when they got here.
The cookies.
Those are from the video that I made. Cassie says, I love watching YouTube. Well, I hope that you will make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're having fun in our little random crafting chat that we really aren't doing. I'm not crafting anything at the moment.
We're just chatting.
That's kind of how craft and chat typically gets into just talking. Or on Sunday we talked a lot about photography and about different types of lenses. So if you are someone that's really into photography, or is thinking about photography, I would go to my channel, to my previous live stream from Sunday, and rewatch that because it's got a lot of good information. Magic of the Mouse TV was in, and he was kind of in the chat. We were talking about photography and lenses and things. Arvine Disney says, I gotta go. Thanks for the live stream. I'll try to catch them more often. Everyone take care and stay healthy. You as well, Arvine to Disney. You have a great day. Pam, yes, you're supposed to give me the big prize. Oh, too funny. Christine Hickman, welcome in. Nope, these are cookies left over from when I filmed a video a couple days ago for Lena's top secret chocolate chip cookie recipe video.
Oh, it sounds so good.
And there's a group of us that it's separate from the pantry raid, but it's a progressive dinner collab. Like one person does an appetizer, one person's doing the main dish, one person's doing a side dish, one person's doing a dessert, and one person is doing a drink. And then we're all going to switch and do something else. And so when I was making these cookies the other night, I went ahead and filmed the video and uploaded it so that it's ready to go.
Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Dinner party.
Yes, we used to do them in youth group a lot. And like everyone would start at one church member's house and have like appetizers or hors d'oeuvres. And usually it was, it was also like a devotional, and there was like parts like we were talking about one specific topic, and we would talk about something different pertaining to that same topic at each location.
I love that. Yeah, we used to do that too.
We had a progressive girls night. And it was the first time we had done it. I was a senior, and I don't know if they continued it, but one of the members of the church, he's a doctor, and she had lupus or something, but they wanted her to do physical therapy in the pool, so they built on an indoor pool to their house, and they're like, for the girls' night, all the girls can come over and swim for a few hours in the middle
That's
of a
awesome.
heated pool and jacuzzi. Yes, please.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, won't say no to that.
Right?
That's
Amy
awesome.
says we do a Christmas progressive dinner with our youth group. It was so much fun because you are you're getting to know people. I am subscribed to you. Oh, Cassie, thank you so much. Pam Swift says, "Wow, your computer is getting louder, T. Marie.
All right,
Where's the Tina's gonna start passing out peanuts now. If you are new to the channel, Tina's computer is possessed. It sounds like it's an airplane about to take off, and so we laugh every time it starts winding up. We're like, okay, Tina, start passing out the peanuts. We're getting ready to take off. Buckle your seatbelts. The exits are here, and over here.
Hold on, Josephine, hold on. All right, sorry, hold on. I want to mute myself for a second.
Oh, that was one of Tina's two adorable kids. Cassie, that's awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're having a good time. Because I know I am. I really enjoy my live stream time with you guys. Makes my day.
Oh, she did something on the... Sorry.
No, you're fine. My cough, it actually went away until I was stupid earlier.
Oh no, what'd you do?
I was cleaning the bathroom, and I had my bleach spray cleaner, and I was scrubbing I was down on my hands and knees, the bathtub and stuff, and I'm like, I didn't feel like it was getting clean enough. And Sam comes in and he's all dirty and yucky and gross. And then he'll take a shower and whatnot. Then Peaches thinks that it's her favorite place to lay is in the bathtub. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, crazy cat, that you want to lay in the bathtub? So I was like, I want to clean it just a little bit more. So I grabbed the Ajax with bleach and started scrubbing the bathtub. And I'm going, whoa. Like, way too many fumes in a small enclosed space. And so, like, I was inhaling these bleach fumes. And, like, I have just aggravated my asthma so bad. Oh, Rachel Myers and the Mouse Biggest Fan. Welcome in.
You know what, Lena? Don't feel bad. My grandmother, she was cleaning the bathroom a couple of years ago, and she decided to mix, I think it was bleach with ammonia, which is what you're not supposed to do.
No, you're not.
Yeah. And my uncle, thank God he lives with her, because I don't know what in the world she would have done. And all of a sudden, the whole place was like, all the windows it was summer too. So we opened up the windows, and I was at work because that was back when I was still living with her. And here's the link.
Well, this is a faster way.
And I came home from work.
No, him.
It's this one. Top, it's this one.
But I went on there before.
Yes, I know, it's this one. And my uncle says, your grandmother is crazy. She almost killed me. And I said, what did she do? And
There.
he told me she mixed bleach with ammonia
See,
to clean the bathtub. And all I could do was laugh. He was just all in an uproar. What do you do? I mean, she's
Right.
19 years old now, so this is probably about 10 years ago. So she was, in her 80s. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we had to
Yeah. Well,
that, but
Sam goes, I'm going to start calling you Major. I won. And I'm like, oh boy. My husband was a Kim guy for the Army.
okay.
And the XO for the battalion when he got there was like, I'm going to clean the floor as you guys go home. He mixed bleach, Tide, and ammonia together. And the chemical XO should have known better.
That's what please. Okay, that sounds.
And so he's like, I'm just going to start calling you Major Iwan. I'm like, I kind of figured that was coming.
Oh my word. You guys crack me up. I love how he what was the video? You guys are the last lazy day at Disney that you guys were, was like day 8 or something. He's like laying in bed and you're nudging him or asking him questions. And he's just like,
you.
like, yep,
Dad just
that's
texted
relatable.
You.
That's relatable.
Daddy texted you.
No,
Yeah.
you.
What did he say?
He said very sweet. Sorry. There. My kids have this week for some reason it's learn all of our family's phone numbers and call them incessantly and text them and leave. They figured out the not the speak to text, but like when you hit the microphone button and it'll record you speaking and voice message and text. And so that's what they've been doing. So, but they're also, Josephine's only in 2nd grade, so she's a little bit behind on reading. She's more on like a 1st grade level. So she doesn't know all of her words yet. So I'm like, she just keeps coming to me and saying, well, what does this say? And what does that say? And I'm like,
what did Grandma text me?
Oh, hold on.
You start digital learning Monday. Griswold family. Our school district here in Kansas, because Kansas actually canceled school for the rest of the semester far before the other states did. We've actually been canceled for in-classroom learning since March 23rd. And so they actually just started online schooling on Monday. The middle school, high school have online learning. The elementary school have some online learning, but mostly packets. And they get to pick up their packets on Monday, and they turn them in the following Monday at breakfast lunch pickup. Alyssa Steinberg, welcome in. I will say that I am planning to make a big care package. Even though you guys, if you are new to the channel, I can't have kids. But I'm a substitute paraprofessional at the school district that I grew up in. And I told Sam I'm making a big box of stuff for all the teachers to go through. I don't know if I posted it on Instagram, and it was like, school teachers, make up whatever kind of school list you want. I'll never argue with it again. You want the fancy pre-sharpened pencils? I'll buy you 20 dozen of them. You want 100 glue sticks per student? Fine. Signed, your child's other parent. And so
that's why you post. I was like, I didn't know if you had originally written that or if that was like a meme that you would.
No, it was a meme that I found, but it's like, so it fits every parent, I think, across
Yeah.
the USA.
Yeah. Well, I homeschooled my kids for 5 years, and I put them in school right before Christmas because it just felt like it was getting a little too stressful and overwhelming for me. And
Now they're back.
yeah, and the irony is 3 months later, kids are back. But it's not as bad because they're sending home schoolwork and they sent home worksheets, packets, and everything, and they got the online game math and reading games that they're using that they give them access.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not like they left me without. Not that I was without anyway, because I homeschooled
Right.
5 years,
Like,
but
and if you look
yeah,
it up, and I don't know if you have to call your school or if you can just Google it, but things like those, typically the programs that have like paid things like ABC Mouse and stuff, you can
yep,
get a code from your school district and it actually becomes free. And there's a whole list of them, and I think I've seen it on
okay.
multiple different like groups or pages that I'm on. And I know a lot of parents have actually pulled their kids because they're like, we are just going to homeschool our kids for the fall as well. And
Right.
there's online homeschooling, but it's like online curriculum.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, we decided if we're gonna start homeschooling again in the fall, which is what I think we might be thinking of doing, we're gonna use K through 12.com. I think is one of them that we're gonna dip into.
yeah, that's the one. Griswold,
Yeah.
it may have been your Facebook page that I saw it on, to be quite honest. But I think that's really
Oh.
great that all these companies are trying to help parents, because the parents are sitting here going, yeah, what? They're like, please take our children back. Please take our children back.
Well, it's like I said, I think I was saying before today, I got a couple of calls from. Well, I got one call from one of the teachers, and she misses them so much. And last week one of the other ones called, and this is what they do all day for a living, and they're just like beside themselves not having these kids, and they actually miss them. And it's
Mm-hmm.
warming to see that, because growing up I had teachers, but we didn't have anything like this when we were kids. Nothing has ever happened like this since before we were even born.
No,
And
no.
you don't really get to see how much your teachers care until now. Now you're seeing just how much, because like that's what I was trying to say. Where I grew up, just outside of Boston, we, the school was okay. It wasn't the best, but I won't even say what we used to call our school system, but
Oh,
not,
I can imagine, because I probably had
yeah,
one similar.
yeah. So I had some teachers that would just throw work at you and expect you to figure out how to do it on your own, and it stunk.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that
Griswold Family Vacation says there are a ton of awesome resources. I use them with my boys during the summer. Yeah, that's right. I think you mentioned that. So Griswold Family Vacation does have a Facebook group. You can, if you are needing some extra resources with having kids at home, make sure to go check out and subscribe to their YouTube channel. If there's a channel in the chat that you are not subscribed to, please make sure to do that. We are all small channels. We all support each other here. We are not a growth channel, but we do support everyone that is in our chat. And they also have a great group on Facebook, Griswold Family Vacay. You can go find them there on Facebook.
I'm seeing two page. Oh, there's a page and then there's a group. Okay, I see it.
It's probably both. And it's really nice because it has the same logo.
Okay, that was my next question. There we go.
Not a problem. We really try to help each other out. We don't say, well, I'm sorry, you can't promote yourself here. Like I said, that we aren't a growth stream. That's not what this is about. We're just here to kind of chat, hang out, craft if we end up doing something more than just talk. But you know, we support everyone. And
right.
we'll take a minute to thank Dean with the Life Place at thelifeplace.com and dreamersempire.com. Dean hosts, and I say hosts, he actually more promotes over 80 family-friendly channels on thelifeplace.com. You can check out all the channels there. Plus, there is and I'm going to call it a tentative schedule because we've all been kind of going rogue lately. But you can see typically when channels are live streaming, and they're all family friendly for the most part. Sometimes, especially late at night, we call it after dark.
Yep. It's questionable, but fun nonetheless.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to laugh and go, oh, just kind of let your hair down a little bit and not worry about things so much. But go check out Dean with thelifeplace.com. He's awesome, great guy. And let me see, find my calendar. Look at my calendar here. Next Thursday on the 9th, there will be a Quiplash tournament. If you watched the Life Place's live stream, I think it was like a week or so ago, they were playing Quiplash and Drawful, which are Jackbox TV games, on the Life Place channel. I will be actually participating in a Quiplash tournament, so that'll be fun.
I think she
And
found
I love her kids. They crack me up. She about lost the phone. If you don't know what Drawful is, it's actually a pretty fun game, and there's actually a free download of it currently, and I will share that link in the stream. Drawful, it takes you at least have to have 3 players, minimum of 3. You can't play with just 2. Because you're trying to guess. Like you're given a prompt. Like it may say the ship is sinking. And so you have 2 colors that you can draw with. You can't erase, which is part of the fun of it. And you draw what you think is going to help people figure out what the title of this picture is. So then it comes up on the screen, and then everyone else, except you, because you know what the real title is, tries to give this photo a title. And then all the titles go up, and then everyone that doesn't know what it is picks what they think the actual title is. And then you earn points based on, like maybe Tina I got the actual one that Tina had, the ship is sinking. So she'd get more points. But maybe Pam's spam picked mine. Like maybe I drew little circles at the bottom for sunken treasure. And Pam, I had written something like searching for buried treasure, and that's what Pam picked. I would get points for tricking her away from the correct answer, and the person with the most points wins. If you go, let's see if I can find it. I was watching a video yesterday from the Tim Tracker, actually, and he was talking about how there is free games that you can play via Zoom. And Zoom is what a lot of teachers are using to do virtual teaching or do like meetings. Jenny B, hello! Just popping in to say hi. Hey, and Lena rocks. You are so sweet. Jenny B is actually one of my she's a supporter in the chat, and I was working on some stuff for her for an upcoming trip. So hello. But so I was trying to figure out before I created an account and everything for Zoom, I'm like, what are the free games that you can play on Zoom? And it said, get a free copy of Drawful too if you sign up by April 11th. And I'm like, well, that's great because normally it's like $20. So I followed the link and it said we are sold out of this copy, but we're not actually sold out. You have to go get it from the main website. So here it is. Here's a direct link to it. I just put it in the chat. You can download, you create a free account with Steam. up until April 11th, you can get Drawful 2 for free, and you can play it with friends. You can set up a StreamYard account, and you can just set backstage and play. You don't have to go live. Or if you're looking for something to draw people into your channel and you want to do like a fun little game night with some other channels, you can do that. Tina, we might try to get some people in. Griswold Family Vacay, would you want to do a drawful game night sometime? You will need a setup like this because what you'll do is you'll watch it here because it'll become a screen share. I played with it last night. And then you will log into the other part and use your phone to do all the drawing part. So, and that's something that you have to at least have 3 people, but it would be fun with 6 people because then like the more people that, and you start to figure out like who's gonna. We played this with my friends up in Kansas City when I stayed up there for a week. Her husband loves playing drawful, but they hardly have enough people. And I'm like, I bet there's some way that we can figure this out. And her husband's been really busy with work. And so when I got it for free, I sat and I figured out how to do this. And I'm like, yes, we can play drawful. And to be quite honest, we called it drink and draw because it was 4 adults playing. And that made it really funny.
Oh my gosh.
That it was pretty entertaining, not going to lie.
That's like a step up from paint and sip.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like instead of paint and sip, it's drink and draw.
Drink and draw.
And you can do this in the comfort of your home and not have to pay their prices for drinks.
Yep. That's so true. Yes. Yep. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. So, that was my husband on the phone. And he's on his way home. He gets out at 2:30. Okay. They switched his hours to 6 a.m. to 2. First they started with 6 a.m. to 12:30 Monday through Saturday. Then they went back to Monday through Friday, 6 to 2:30, back to 8 hours. And now they're saying that things are getting so bad that they're going to give them the choice if they want to work from home or come in. They're going to pay them. They can pay them to work from home for about a week and then see what happens after that. If they want to go into work and risk things, they'll pay them an extra $7 an hour, which sounds very enticing to me, especially since my bathroom is being renoed right now because we found mold and mildew underneath the floor tiles, and it led to a whole bunch of other things. So we're not going to need that money, but I am immune compromised because I have asthma, allergies. I have other issues to boot. I have circulation issues. I can't afford to be laying in bed and not being able to breathe for a certain amount of time. But here's the other thing. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you talk.
Pam, go outside and enjoy. Hello, dumpster diving Deb. Deb's hello from the UK, and welcome in Mama Mouse with Myers and the Mouse.
Hey, lady.
What is up with your setup? I love your microphone up like on top of your head.
Oh, reminds you of an acorn.
Oh, it's because my camera moved.
I was like, is Mama gonna try to bump it with her head? Is it like a game now?
It's a game. Like whack-a-mole. It's whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mike. See if Kelly notices.
Can you blanket does not go with my motif?
Can you blanket rocks?
Well, I'm not saying it did. I'm gonna sit here in the office for now, and I might have to switch over.
That's okay.
In a little bit. Okay. All right, I gotta pull up chat so I can see y'all.
Everyone.
So what are you guys doing?
Just chatting. Literally, that's it. That's all we've been. Do you guys want to try to play Drawful?
Do you want to build a snowman? What is that?
I sing that too.
Don't play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you're gone away.
Oh God, what did I start?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was pulling up the chat, of course, it opened 2 windows, and I could hear you guys singing that in a round. It's like, are you for real right now?
Cassie is saying hello. Cassie Shearer is new to the chat. She is saying hello to Mama Mouse.
Oh, hello,
We are glad that
Kathy.
she is here. Cassie.
We are glad. Cassie? Yes, Cassie. I see her now. Hello, Cassie. Why did it do that? What? Oh, there we go.
I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to sit here, guys, because I'm starting to really hurt. Whoa.
We all are immune compromised, so we're all in good company together.
Shoot. Social distancing. That's what it's all about.
Right.
All right. So now I got to go in here. Dun, da, da. Oh. Stop it. No. Oh. There we go. We have this on a split screen now. I so like it.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes like a hot minute to get it all put together. Oh, dear God. Oh, beautiful here in New Jersey. Cassie, you're on like 100% quarantine to the house, aren't you? Is that what they did with New Jersey, or they just close off the bridge?
I think so.
Mike Wheeler, did you get your rocks?
I think.
Go ahead, Lena. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to. There we go. I'm trying to work on getting it to share my screen.
Oh.
And it keeps going in and out.
I have like 20 windows open. There we go. Oh my goodness. Mama Mouse haven't. Your book itself is 12 by 12. So the box is like 14 by 12 or something like that. The mail guy like had to squish the box in order to get it in that size box. But Mike should get his today, and Joey should get his today.
Oh, it's so exciting.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, is today World Autism Day, I think.
Yes, it is. It is World Autism Day.
It is, yes. Autism awareness.
For Joey to receive it.
I was gonna make a yeah, it's a perfect day for Joey to get it. You're right. I didn't think about that. If I was gonna be able to sit here long enough, I was gonna make a puzzle piece frame for Joey's picture. But I don't think I'll be able to sit here that long. So we'll just see.
Mama, what were you making yesterday? That blue and white tool thing.
Oh.
I was watching while I was cooking, but I couldn't really chat. And so I couldn't ask.
So I just,
oh boy,
Michaela.
Thank you.
That's fine. I wanted to do something. Oh, man. Okay. So the E apparently slid, but I wanted to do something that just, oh, I won't focus. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, God, that hurts.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so it just says love. Oh. And then at night, it looks like that.
Oh my goodness, that is so cute.
So, but people were honking as they drove by, just a nice little honk.
Oh.
And then a bunch of bikers came by and they were like doing the peace sign.
Nice.
And people would drive really slow and then they kind of smile. So it was good. It definitely served the purpose that it was intended for. But I did everything I did. It was, hey, Jim, how you doing, buddy? Everything that I did was waterproof. So it could rain and everything was, I used tulle because if you use like a regular fabric, the wind would blow it over. It wouldn't be able to blow through it.
Right.
So I used the tulle so that it could be free in the wind. Hello, Noah. Yeah. So, but
I like it.
I'm not going to be able to sit long enough to do my frame. I really wanted to do it today because I was going to use my inks and pat the back of the puzzle pieces and use the back of the puzzle pieces as my, you know what I mean, as my design.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, but anyways, Mama got her exercise by running after the tool. That is no lie. The stupid tool flew away in the wind. I had no idea where it went. And I walked out to the corner of the house and looked all the way down the street. And my little black trash bag got stuck in the drainage ditch, or probably would have gone about a half a mile.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. And then my blue tool, I was going to use it to make a nice bow on the silver wreath. Yeah. It blew down there and I just let it go. I'm like, I am not going after that tool. So, yeah.
Not fun.
Thing. And I got crazy sunburn. I don't know if you guys can. In my little face.
That's probably why you don't feel good.
It probably is. Probably had sun poisoning.
Have you been drinking lots of water?
No. You kidding? Who drinks water?
That's going to help with your sunburn and help you feel better.
Does Kool-Aid count?
No.
There's water in it.
Yeah, right?
There's water
Coffee,
in it, but
Kool-Aid.
that doesn't help.
I once had a nurse tell me, even if it's soda, it has water in it.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Something?
It's something.
But,
all right, I'm about to show you the scariest picture of me ever. But this is what I looked like last night.
Oh no.
You see how burned my
you got shadowed.
Oh my gosh.
It's bad. Oh, ouch. That hurt. Griswold family, hello.
Oh, that's not fun.
So what are you making? What are you doing, Lena?
I am trying to get this to load. See if
Are you doing the draw? I can't even say the word.
Drawful?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a dravel.
Yep, I'm trying to get it to load. I don't know if there's so many people online right now that it's messing up my connection.
Probably.
Christine Hickman, hello. If I have not said hello to you yet.
Sorry, y'all. Drop computer. Christine's a very healthy person, drinking all that water.
Right?
Oh my God. Dun, dun, dun. So what's new with everybody? Where are the chillins at, Tina?
I sent them away. No, just
I sent them away.
Yeah.
Boarding school for you.
Oh, yeah, it's just been one of those days with that. But they're in the living room. My husband should be home now. I closed my door because they kept coming in and out and stealing my stuff and messing with my Harry Potter set behind me. And yeah, but that's what they are. Out in the galaxy far, far away.
Oh. And Lena said the cold never bothered her anyway. Lies. It's all lies.
Oh, speaking of that, Mike says, Tina, as long as you didn't send them to the farm upstate, won't have any concerns. So Governor Cuomo was on today. I'm sorry, Governor, if you don't know. And he says there are, because of the crazy, there are now more towns that have more cows than people.
More
And
what? Cows?
More cows than people.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was
interesting.
like, that's a scary thought. Hey, Dougie.
Was that Lena's voice? Or was that you?
Me. I think Lena's frozen.
Oh, she is frozen. I
We
texted
lost
her and
her
said,
outside.
let it go. It's bad. I know. I got another one for her. There we go. It's a bit of a fixer-upper. Fern the camper. Excuse me. Hello, hello. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the thumbs up.
Is she back? And she's back. Yay.
Waltogram says, "Oh no, this is where cows take over the world."
Yeah, well,
Probably.
Hello, RVing to Disney. Oh man, my eyelids are even burned. It's ridiculous.
Mama, you should use sunscreen.
Keeping it up
First,
while I work. Hello, Fern the camper. Welcome in. Glad that you're here.
first sunny day, I always like fry, but then I don't burn at all after that.
I can see how red you are.
Mike Wheeler, it is regular mail. It should be there today, they said.
That's not me.
That's not me.
No, it's me. I don't know any Larnard, Kansas.
And where?
Larnard.
Oh.
Me either. That makes two of us.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Lord, y'all.
What?
Nothing, I'm just...
You look like you are in so much pain.
I really am today. My body is not... And it's not the sunburn. It's my body.
Are you sore from running?
No, I'm sore from life. It's part of my chronic pain condition.
Oh,
So
I get that. Yeah.
it's actually my spine. And anyway, when I talked to Lena earlier, I couldn't even walk. So I walked in here and sat down, but I'm getting ready to take y'all on a little field trip.
Field trip.
As soon as I can. Yeah. No, it's not exciting.
We need our sack lunches.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right.
We're going on a field trip.
No. No one's eating. No one's eating in my bed. It's not happening.
Oh.
I have a zero gravity bed. Okay, so first you need to know. Oh crap! I need to charge my phone. I absolutely hate it when people stream from their bed, but I promised you guys that I would be on, and I want to chat with my friends. I'm so lonely.
And like I think there's and this is no offense meant to anybody. There's a difference between streaming from your bed because you're too lazy to get up, and streaming from like you're gonna go. Mama's gonna stream from hers. Pass her back in. You're gonna stream from your room because you aren't feeling well, but you still want to participate. So I 100% don't mind that you're gonna go try to get some rest.
How did you say?
Hold on. Sorry, I had an invasion again.
Hey, you're fine. Totally cool.
You won't be back soon.
Hey, bud. Oh no, Jax! Don't jump on Nana. He's so
Hey,
naughty.
Jax.
Oh yeah, this is my MSC room.
Looks better than mine.
Looks better than mine.
I like your red curtains.
Keeps like
freezing on you guys. Is it messing up on your end?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're good.
Every once in a while, like you kind of move like you're a robot.
I dropped my phone charger. Oh, dear.
Mike always says, no mama, no package. Sebastian just checked.
That's not fair. They were supposed to have it there. Oh my God, that hurts. Yeah. Okay,
Maybe tomorrow.
I apologize. So my husband brought me this amazing
So what
bed.
are y'all making for dinner?
Oh, have
I'm
you been?
making chicken pot pie.
Oh,
Are you
that's
still gonna make that?
Well, what I did, oh yeah, I told you what I did. I took the chicken and put it in the crock pot and then put cream mushroom soup on it. So it's gonna cook with the cream mushroom soup, and that's gonna be the gravy for my pot pie. And Michaela brought the pie shell upstairs. So I'm just gonna stand there long enough to put the pie shell in and throw in the veggies and the chicken and call it good. It shouldn't require a lot of prep.
Mama, it is hard to hear you, my friend. Do you have your headphones?
Oh shoot. That might be why. Yo, hang on just a second.
Now I can hear you. Ooh, spinning.
that's pretty silly.
It is a really pretty ceiling fan.
Hmm.
Christine Hickman says potato soup tonight with beans and ham tomorrow night. Add some cornbread to your ham and beans.
Oh,
Good.
yes.
Ham and beans is on our list too, but I'm going to make a P.F. Chang's stir fry with egg rolls. I have chicken and pork, and I just grabbed one out of the freezer. I don't know which one it is. I guess I'll find out. Carlos, a Disney World freak, welcome in. You are making cornbread. Awesome. Yum, yum. And then tomorrow, I thought tomorrow was going to be breakfast for dinner, but I did that last night because I was feeling lazy. And then tonight is the P.F. Chang's. And then
So,
go ahead.
no, I was just saying that sounds really good.
Yeah, they're just they're those frozen meals from the freezer section, and because there's only Sam and I, we can get away with one package and a couple of egg rolls, and I might do some if Sam really wants minute rice, but we don't rice really well, so I have it on hand.
Mm-hmm.
But and then
Can you
I
hear
know
me?
on Sunday, yes I can. I love the color of your wall.
Is happening.
Moco Loco, a Hawaiian dish, our being to Disney says. It sounds very interesting. It sounds good.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. And I can turn
Okay.
down my earpiece.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, being invaded again. Hold on.
No, you're fine. I had turned it up because I couldn't hear, and then all of a sudden, whoa. It's like when you're at the movie theater and it's really quiet, and all of a sudden that surround was whoa. And you're like, what?
Oh, God.
I'm
Yeah.
entertaining.
You are quite
I'm pretty.
entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
I actually did my makeup today, and I did little cat's eyes. I went 50s.
Okay. So you both have your makeup done, and I'm looking yeah. Not fair.
I always have my makeup done because you just never know who's gonna pop in.
I just felt like doing my makeup because I actually I put on people clothes today.
People clothes?
I just didn't bum around in my pajamas all day.
Was gonna. What exactly is people clothes? Do you typically wear dog clothes or cat clothes?
Okay, like going
And
clothes that I could go outside in.
oh, those kind of clothes.
Yesterday, I jumped out of, I was getting dressed and I was looking for, because it was cool yesterday morning, but it wasn't like cold. And I'm like, I'm just going to grab a long sleeve t-shirt because I can kind of push up the sleeves if I get warm. And I was like, oh, this is a really nice, it's a gray long sleeve top. And it took me probably way too long to realize it was one of my old maternity tops. Because I was like, why is this thing so big on me?
Nice.
Like, oh, yeah, it's a maternity top. And I only realized that because I reached down to kind of like to pull down my shirt. And you know, maternity tops are like made with like that kind of that U out of the side so they don't like for the way they stretch. I was like, this is my old maternity t-shirt. Cool, it's comfortable. We're going with it.
Right.
And it's nice because it's like big on me now, and so it made me feel really good about myself yesterday. Suzanne is working. Excuse me. Suzanne is working from home, and beside the clothes, she does everything else normal as if she's headed to the office. Yeah, I probably should, but my pajama pants are really comfortable. And if I'm live streaming, the only thing I have to worry about is like, it's like a senior portrait. They only care about like neck up. So it's bad, and I probably need to like do better, but right now I'm not. That's something for another day. Lena, I just noticed your name. How do you like your grilled cheese? That I like my grilled cheese baked. Actually, oh, my mouse must have had to go. I like my grilled cheese baked, actually. And I was talking with Tina earlier about that. I made a grilled cheese earlier using day-old garlic pull-apart bread and block cheese. I preheated the oven to 350. I put some butter on the bottom slice, laid it on my sheet, my cookie sheet, put on my sliced hard block cheese, put my other slice with the butter facing on up top. I let it bake in the oven for about 8 minutes, and it was fantastic. I can't wait to try it with different types of cheeses and breads. Let me rephrase insight. Oh, just cheese. Pure. I am a Puritan. Now I might add some bacon because
Oh,
bacon and cheese go together. You know.
is Dougie still here? Don't get him started on bacon.
I don't see him in the chat unless he's just lurking at the moment.
Okay.
We were down to 15 and now we're back up to 17. So
Okay.
we're kind of floating around right now, I think. But for everyone who is in the chat, we are glad that you're here. If you like mayo, add some inside. I replace the mayo with butter, and I use it on the outside of the bread to toast the bread.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Something that I do is I'll butter the pan. If it looks making one for myself, I'll just put butter in the pan, and then I'll lay the bread flat there. Because sometimes, like, especially with like white bread, it falls apart when you try to butter it. At least my Walmart brand bread does. And so it's easier for me if I just put the butter in the pan and then stick the piece of bread down the cheese and then do whatever, the rest of it. But yeah.
That sounds good too.
No, I want grilled cheese.
So what about you guys in the chat? How do you like your grilled cheese? Hey Lena, my dad's friend that we were going to stay with lives 21 minutes northeast of Disney World. What would that be near? You potentially still could be in Orlando. I would Rachel, I would try to get the address, and then you can put that in like Google Maps or MapQuest, and you can take a look and see what things are nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Disney World Freak says, I love a good ham or turkey with onion and mayo inside, mix of cheddar and pepper jack. Now, my dad likes ham, like the farmland sliced ham, the little like ham steaks. He likes to fry those up and then put them in a grilled cheese. 20 minutes northeast of Orlando because it's just south of me, and I'm 30 minutes northeast of Orlando.
Sorry,
Okay.
You're good.
my phone wasn't kidding when it said I needed to charge it.
That may have been what your problem was.
Yeah, it probably was.
Do you have like aloe vera gel?
Yeah, I love this. This is like my favorite after sun stuff ever.
Mhm.
Okay.
I've been putting it on
Good.
my face like several times a day. Woke up twice during the night and did it.
Take a baking soda bath. I know baking soda baths are good for sugar bites, but my grandma used to have me take a baking soda bath for my sunburns as well, because something about the baking soda will take out the heat, kind of like the same concept as like a sting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I gotta set you guys up so that there we go. This is like awkward.
Jim says about 25 years ago I put barbecue sauce on my grilled cheese. Haven't had it without it since. Interesting.
That sounds good too. But we do. I
So
think.
yeah, Rachel, I would maybe ask Mike Wheeler what that could be around. And like I said, I would just ask your dad for the address, and you can just kind of map quest and see what things are in the vicinity. I don't know if you're looking for things to do or if you're just trying to kind of figure out like where exactly it is, but that's going to be your best bet, I think. And Rachel says, Mama, I never got my photo of Oliver yesterday.
Yeah, and I can't do it right now, so I'm sorry. Disney World Freak, hey.
Disney World Freak, if you have not checked out Carlos, you need to. Mama was on his stream the last time we had Craft and Chat a couple days ago. And Carlos made a video that he got a shout out because they were and you'll have to go watch the video to get the full story, but the gist of it is he got a shout out on a major radio station for his channel. So that's really, really cool. And I if you have not checked out Disney World Freak, go make sure to subscribe to Carlos because he's an awesome fella. Rachel, Mama is very
Can you see me?
sunburned and she is not feeling. Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Your t-shirt's white and you're kind of red and your pillow's white and you remind me of you being in the hospital.
Nice. Sorry.
You're all good. We love you.
Ah, thanks.
Alyssa says her grilled cheese would have bacon.
Heck yeah, that sounds delicious.
I said Tina and I were saying that I'm gonna may have to try some different grilled cheese recipes.
Yeah, I like tomato and like roast beef or turkey on mine, but I haven't tried bacon, and now I want to. And
It's almost a grilled cheese is almost a poor man's panini, really.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's just without the. Oh, I wonder if I could take. I love some of the Panera paninis. Wonder if I could recreate them at home.
I love Panera paninis. Yeah.
Have we ever had one?
I want one of those sandwich press things.
The panini press. I used to have one,
Yes.
and I had never used it. and we decided to put it in our we had a garage sale for citywide garage sale, and I'm so mad that I went ahead and sold it. However, a newlywed couple that was going to the college here at that time bought all of our kitchen stuff, and we had priced everything individually, and they're like, is there any way we can do like a deal if we buy all of this? And Sam's like, yeah, of course. Like, thank you so much, we just got married. Sam's like, $20, take it all.
Wow.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I was
Or-
like, you did what? Rachel says, to me, Mama doesn't look like she's feeling well. To you, Mama, praying you don't have second-degree burns. I have second-degree burn marks from past summer. I think she's just got a little bit too much sun, and then she wasn't not feeling good on top of that. I think our Mama Mouse is going to be fine.
Oh, yeah. I'm a tough old bird. It'll be just fine.
She will be just fine. But yes, there are several things that I want to get. I just don't have space for them, and I don't have good storage to put them. So I don't know how that would work. Like, our quesadilla maker broke, like the latch broke on it. But I can make a quesadilla just as easy in the skillet. That's not a big deal. But like a panini press would be nice to be able to like make it like kind of like. But I really think, in theory, my George Foreman can do the same thing, because all it's doing is pressing it and heating it and melting the cheese.
That's what my grandmother uses. Yeah.
The George
If you
Foreman?
don't know, George Foreman could totally be a panini press.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta try that. I have a George Foreman.
Okay.
Hey, Mike Wheeler.
He said to check your Facebook Messenger when you have a chance.
I know, I can't. I tried, and it can't handle. My phone's only at 6%, so I have to wait for it to get charged a little bit better. So I'm sorry. I will, though, as soon as I can. I tried, and it kicked me out of the stream.
If
Griswold
you don't
family
know,
says I used to make quesadillas.
In my George Foreman. Oh, interesting. I have this. It's a planner, and I use it because I like it because it's got the big squares for like planning my videos, but then it also has like the daily, like, here's what I want to do at this time, this time, this time, and there's a notes section on it. And I've been reading myself notes of things that I want to do. That way I can go, Mama, do you remember on that one stream, what the heck was I doing?
I gotcha.
Like, it says, make playlist of all tag videos. It's got my menu for the week. George Foreman for Panini Press. Michael says that's fine. Rachel says that, Mama, I'm going to message Michaela for her photo. I'm pretty sure Michaela's at work right now.
She is working. She'll be off soon, but she is at work right now.
Yeah, it feels so weird. Like, I don't know, like, you guys live in bigger areas than I do down here. If you go outside, it's like nothing is wrong. Okay, I'm gonna be nerdy here for a second. And it's kind of like we live in the Shire, and we're hobbits, and like we don't worry about what goes on the land of the big people because it doesn't affect us here. But I mean, we're still following social distancing. Like yesterday, Sam and I went on a walk, and there was a family coming towards us. So because there was no traffic, we could have just jaunted across the road, and we went, "How's the weather over there?" And they're like, "It's a little windy over here. What about over there?" So like, we're trying to practice social distancing, and the stores, you can tell because they have 6 feet marked, like by the registers and things. I mean, like things like that, but otherwise it's almost business as usual here, and it's so weird to like go like I'll be watching something on TV, and it'll be like, here's your hourly craziness update, and I'm like, mute, I don't care because it's not here yet.
Yeah.
But we are trying to follow social distancing and all of that. So, Lena, what part of Kansas are you in? I live in a small town called Hillsboro. It's about an hour north of Wichita. It's it's where Tabor College is located. Zach with Redemption Tech 25, welcome in. Carlos says Suzanne is listening in the background and now wants grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner. So off to make tomato soup I go. Well, you can definitely FedEx Tina and I and Mama Mouse when she comes back some homemade tomato soup. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Rachel says, can I ask how far away you live from Mama? I live, depending on traffic, I live roughly 3.5 hours from Mama.
Wow.
We are very much like this little dot. I don't even know how we have a college other than that it's Mennonite based, and this is like Mennonite Central for Kansas. You know, like if you put a straight pin and took like, you know how you like learned circumference in school, like you had the pin that you dotted and you had the dot and you used the pencil and draw the circle. That would literally, if you stuck a pin in Hillsboro and made a circle, you have Mennoniteville for our area. Like Hillsboro, Gossel, Newton. It's just that this particular area, and so like it is very small. We only have maybe a couple thousand people. And then during the school year, like our size doubles because we have the college. Hey, oh, Mama, that's fine. It's probably because your phone's trying to charge, and that's fine. We know, and that way you can just rest and relax and not worry about trying to hold a conversation. We love you, and we do hope that you feel better soon. Griswold says, got it. We've been through this several times. We are out of OKC. Oh my gosh, Griswold family, I went to Oklahoma Christian University in Edmond. It's so crazy, like how you make connections, like even inside of our Disney YouTube family. Mike Lewis says, Lena, just think there's a Hillsborough County in Florida, so you can just imagine you're in Florida. There's a Hillsborough, Kansas. There's a Hillsborough, Texas. There's a Hillsborough, Oregon. There's a Marion, Oregon, which is where I grew up, which is about 10 minutes away. So my brother lived in Marion County in Iowa, which is really funny. We're always like, well, we're leaving Marion County to go to Marion County.
That's funny.
Guys, if you didn't know, Redemption Tech 25 is Zach from Diz Our Dream. So if you haven't, and he is really working on his channel. So if you have not subscribed to Redemption Tech 25, if one of the mods would put his link in the chat, I don't know what he's studying at right now, but there is 21 people watching this right now, and I'm betting not all 21 of you guys have him in your subscription. So let's surprise Zach and do a big push to get him to his next number. Let's scroll up and see what he's at. Go to channel. He is at 132 subscribers. Let's at least get him to 140 while we're in here. Like I said earlier, we are not a growth stream, but we want to support all of our small channels. And he's working on his own channel. He is part of Diz Our Dream, which is another one of our channels. Angela sometimes participates in our craft and chats. She's part of Sunday Nerd Chat. Later today, it will Dreaming with the Mouse is a compilation of Myers and the Mouse and Dreaming with the Mouse, and they do a really great stream. So we want to support him as well. Oh, that's cool, Griswold family vacay. That's so awesome. I love our how you make connections. Christine Hickman was stationed at Tinker when I was at my dad was Army, so I could get on Tinker, and so my room was here in the dorm, and one of the other gal, her name was Stacy, was here, and I didn't have my car, but she did, and we were both military brats, so we would go once a month to Tinker Air Force Base to stock up on groceries for super cheap at the commissary. And everyone's like, how are you affording all this? We're military kids. We go shopping at the military grocery store. You're paying $5 for that 12-pack of soda? We paid $2. Go us!
Yay, thrifty.
Now, Teamery, didn't you have a video going up today at some point?
I did. I did the quarantine pantry raid.
Okay, I thought for some reason I thought you had a crafting video going up today.
No, I do have this weekend. I'm going to be putting out a video on repainting an egg shape.
Oh, it's Sunday. I was about to go, wait, I thought we talked about this, but it's Sunday. Okay. Sorry. Wrong day. The days blend together.
And I went and subscribed to Zach, by the way.
Awesome.
FYI.
The kids do most of your channel. That's awesome. You are working on 150. Well, guys, if you have not picked up Griswold Family Vacay, make sure to pick him up too. We love and support everybody here. And again, we just want to take a minute to thank Dean with thelifeplace.com. He helps promote over 80 family-friendly channels now. He asks nothing in return. He doesn't even ask us to do this on our streams, but we do it anyway because he's paying for a website and everything just to help promote family-friendly live streaming. Rachel, yeah, give me just a second, Rachel, and we'll do that too. Cassie, welcome back. So huge thanks to Dean with thelifeplace.com. He also has dreamersempire.com. If you have a dream, share it with us at Dreamers Empire and let everyone help you realize your dream. When I first started my channel, I posted that I wanted to reach, because I started my channel officially because I posted my first video on July 14th, and I started going live in October. And about the beginning of August, I posted that I wanted to reach 100 subscribers by my birthday, and that was my dream on Dreamers Empire. And I reached that goal, and so that was awesome.
That's great.
Lena, could the kids get in on the game also? I will have to figure out how to set it all up. Yeah, send me a message on Instagram, and we will pick a night that works for everybody. We can have up to 6 screens playing. Holy tamoy, I'm on the laptop now. Poor mama is having some problems. And then apparently Rachel, Myers My Mouse biggest fan, is getting close to 300. What are you at now? She is at 297. So if there are 3 people that have not subscribed to Rachel, Rachel has been doing some great videos too. Go check her out and let's get her to 300 during the stream. That would be awesome to do. She just posted a new video just a couple days ago, and it's some photos and things from her trip to Disneyland in 2007. So she's been really working on her channel lately. So make sure and go grab Rachel. I know, Mom. It's great. She's really grown. No, and I know Amy does game nights, and I know Mickey Sightings does some game nights, and I don't want to. The thing is I don't want to step on someone's toes if all of a sudden I decide I want to do a game night. But I mean, I guess everybody does everything anymore, So I don't know. You know what I mean, Tina?
Yep, I do. Well, I told you I was going to start the books versus movies live.
Yes.
And
I'm excited about that.
Well, I thought, I told you that I wanted to do, obviously Harry Potter because I'm a Harry Potter fan. And
Mm-hmm.
I was nervous about stepping on your toes because I know that Nerd Talk, you guys are going to be talking about Harry Potter too, I thought you said. So,
Not for a while.
okay, so it's a while. So then, because I'm going to stop mine on April 19th. So
Okay.
then at least it'll be spaced apart for a bit, right? I mean, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, because we're still working on Lord of the Rings, and you're gonna start yours
Sunday,
on April 19th.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So if when we get done, because right now for Nerd Chat we're discussing Lord of the Rings, and we we the past 2 weeks have been, or the past 2 Sundays have been. Sorry guys. The past 2 Sundays have been talking about the first movie, Fellowship of the Ring. And so the 19th and the 26th are going to be the Two Towers. And so in May 3rd and May 10th we're going to be on Return of the King, and then we could talk about the book versus movie and all kinds of stuff, and somewhere in there the Mandalorian second season may drop. And so what happened? And this is kind of, Griswold, you may have already been subscribed to Tina, and YouTube randomly will unsubscribe you.
Gotta love YouTube.
YouTube had unsubscribed me to Myers and the Mouse just the other day.
Oh my god.
So I had to resubscribe to Myers and the Mouse. So if Sunday Nerd Chat actually started out as Mandalorian Chat, and it was actually meant to be a one-time thing. It was meant to just kind of chat about it, and at the end of the stream, we're like, well, this was kind of fun. Let's do this again next week. And so it was supposed to be a Diz Our Dream stream. It was supposed to be on their channel and have guests come on and talk about it. Well, Tracy Glenn and Kinsey Days' dad and myself were like, yeah, that's fine. But they're like, well, let's start moving it around. And then on the next one, Kinsey happened to be home from work, and so she jumped in. So it kind of grew, and now it kind of bounces channels so that it kind of changes locations. But it's been really great because even though we're a Disney channel, we can still talk about other things that we're passionate about, and that's important, and that's what YouTube is about. It's sharing videos about things that you are passionate about, and people have said to me, well, Lena, why didn't you name your channel Paper, Scissors, and Disney Oh My, or Paper, Scissors, and Theme Parks Oh My? And I think I discussed this on Phantasmic Chronicles World of Randomness the other night. If I had branded my channel Paper, Scissors, and Disney Oh My, and I decided to go to Universal, I would get so much backlash because my channel said Disney and not theme parks. Well, why are you going to Universal? Why are you filming stuff at Universal? Why are you doing that? Why your channel's about Disney? You stay at Disney. Da 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 da. No, not what I want to do. Well, if I'd called it Paper, Scissors, and Theme Parks Oh My, I would kind of be in the same boat. If Sam and I decided to go to Bricktown in OKC and spend a day down there and go do things in Bricktown, and I posted a video on it, I would get the same type of backlash. Hey, you're a theme park vlog. You're a crafting and theme park vlog. You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay, have a great day, Jen. Thanks for popping in. And I didn't want that either. I wanted the freedom because Sam just likes to take off and drive. Not right now, but and normally Sam will like to take off and drive. We could end up in Kansas City. We could end up over in Branson. We could end up in Oklahoma City. We could end up. My sister lives in Colorado Springs. She's stationed out at Fort Carson. We may end up in Fort Carson, and along the way, I can video it and go, hey, we're on a vacation, or if we go to Wichita, it's a staycation. And that still fits my channel. And you're probably going, well, what about cooking? Well, when I first started the channel, I said that I would be cooking. I just didn't know how much I was going to be cooking. And yeah, true, Mama. My channel is perfect for being a travel agent as well. And that's actually not something I had even thought about when I started my channel. I had applied at several different big travel agencies, and they said, um, because I could not walk in with I can book this person, this person, this person, this person right now. I wasn't hired. But then Lisa with MEV Travels, you may see her in some chats around here. She messaged me on Instagram, and it wasn't until for a couple months later I messaged her back and said I was supposed. She said something in chat on one of my streams and said you need to message me after your stream, and I got sidetracked and didn't think about it. And for some reason I thought about it right before we left on vacation. She's like, "I want you for a travel agent." Huh? And so it's like the Lord knew that that was a path that I was going to be taking. And like when Sam goes, "What are you going to call your channel?" Paper, scissors, and vacations on mine. The first thing that came out of my mouth. He's like, "Okay." It wasn't like, "Are you sure?" Or what kind of name is that? No, I'm like, "Paper, scissors, vacations. Oh my!" It's a play on lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, because I'm in Kansas and Wizard of Oz, so if you actually say it, papers and scissors and vacations, oh my, it actually fits the metronome. I actually did.
I totally missed the connection with Kansas. I got the name from the movie, but you saying that just hit me. Oh yeah, she's in Kansas. Oh, Lena, that is so
So
creative.
the metronome and the sequencing, lions and tigers and bears, oh my, paper and scissors and vacations, oh my, it flows the same, and it's all like it's meant to be, and it's just been perfect.
I love it.
There are still 13 people here in the chat with us. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys are here. Here, probably about another 15 minutes. It's probably how much longer we'll go, if that's okay with you, Tina.
That's fine.
Sam will be getting off work in about 45 minutes, and I've got to get dinner started because he will be hungry when he gets home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they have a Wizard of Oz museum? My youngest and I love that movie. Yes. Hold on. I know this. It's not Winnebago. Wamego, Kansas is where the Wizard of Oz museum is. And there's a town called Independence, Kansas, I think is where it's at. And they actually have a mini museum, I think, but their whole downtown sidewalks are painted like the yellow brick road, and they keep them up. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. It's out in Western Kansas. Yeah, I think it's in Wamego, because they've had the great American tourism roundup there or something. They wanted me to go and have a booth for the chamber about 3 years ago, but they would have had to pay for, like, it was a week, and it's not like you can drive back and forth in a day, so the chamber would have had to pay like for food and lodging and all that kind of stuff, and it was going to be several $1,000s. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. Now I'm The Oz Museum is in Wamego, Kansas. I am good. I will put the link. If anyone's interested in it, I'll put the link in the. Of course, as like everyone probably realizes, like they're currently closed, but
There he goes, Cameron. Oh. Do you hear that?
yes.
Yeah.
When Sam and I were trying to decide on maybe like a trip that we could take this fall together, and something that my mom and I did was we went and toured the Laura Ingalls Wilder house up in the Dakotas, And then we came back, and you can actually go and visit the house that they lived in here in Kansas. It's actually been preserved. And so I did that for a 4-H project because I was in 4-H, but like for me, I was in the reading project. My mom was the leader, and I was the only person in the reading project. So mom kind of let me, all right, what are you doing for your reading project? Oh, I think I want to do it on Laura Ingalls Wilder. Well, mom's like, well, we're going to be going up to the Dakotas. Why don't you go to the library and do some research? And so I found where, you could go. You couldn't take any pictures or video at that point. I don't know if with social media now, if that's different. Like if I could say, hey, I have a YouTube channel and I'd like to do a little bit of filming for my channel, if they would let me do that or not, if it's not something they normally let you do. Or if they could say no, but we would send you some footage or photos that we have that you could use with our permission type of thing. So trying to expand on some fun things that we can do that's not always going to Disney. What are you guys thinking for some upcoming family vacations? Like, I'm assuming Disney at some point.
Us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a trip planned for December, if all goes well. But usually our family vacations consist of going back home to Massachusetts and Rhode Island, between my family and my husband's family, and we do oceany things that I absolutely love doing when we're not in Disney. So, and we usually go back for 4th of July. We spend 4th of July week up in Boston, because it's Boston and it's 4th of July, and it's my favorite holiday, and so we do things like that. Pretty typical. But last year we added Disney to the list of vacation-y things that we do. And I think this trip we drive down. And so I think we're gonna do I have a friend that lives near DC. So the plan is to do like a day in DC and do some educational things with the kids.
The Smithsonian is free.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I actually had a friend who lives up here where I am. She was interning at the Smithsonian for a while until she moved back up here. And
That's cool.
yeah, so there's quite a few things I'd like to. On the way home, we have friends that live in Delaware. I think we'll do a little Delaware couple day visit. So there's benefits to driving down, especially if you're going to make it an educational trip. Stop at Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. There's just so much to do. So I gotta map all that out and plan all that. Plus it's going to be December, so down there is not going to be as cold as up here. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
And since you're planning to homeschool, you will be able to go online and print out educational sheets to go with what you're doing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the Smithsonian website even has stuff for educational purposes. Most historical landmarks are starting to do that. Even in Branson, and I know that Orlando has one too, a Titanic museum, and even Branson has a guide for teachers with worksheets that they can do for different grade levels.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have to remember all that, write that in, and make sure I do that, because I think that'd be pretty neat, especially Titanic.
One of my friends, my sister, Teresa, her and her kids did a 3-week road trip for vacation last year because her husband was TDY for the Army. And they stayed with different friends and family and around in the area. But she took her sheets, she printed off based on age, like maybe for her youngest, maybe it was a coloring picture of mountains. But for her older daughter, Dana, maybe it was write a story about the mountains, and here's the starter sentence type thing. She went to Staples and had them spiral bound like this, and there was tab sheets in it like my planner has, and it was here's Monday's work, here's Tuesday's work, because they homeschool, they do 360 homeschooling, and so they homeschool on a daily basis instead of just like a certain school year, because that way if her husband comes home like on Army's stuff and he's going to be home for 2 weeks, they could take a 2-week break no matter what, and it still flows in with school.
Mhm.
Griswold says, I always die at the Titanic Museum. Branson is like our second home. We love Branson, and I think when this is all over, Sam and I are talking about taking like a weekend and going to Branson. There's a resort called Grand Country, and it's right on the strip. But you can get like a 2-night deal depending on time of year, and it comes with some meal credits and show tickets for like $400. Okay, hold on. I'm getting messages and.
No worries.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end this here. I've just got a message. I need to call someone, and it's getting close to the time we were going to end anyway. And Tina, what do you have coming up for your channel?
I have a video coming out this weekend about repurposing a swing or repainting the swing. And then on April 19th, I'm starting my own live stream, books versus movies, and we're going to be starting off with Harry Potter. And I have Dougie from Walter Graham's joining me for that portion.
Awesome.
I'm very excited about that. And then after that, we'll see, probably go into things like Jane Austen, the Bronte sisters, and all that stuff. So that's pretty much what I have coming up. And then we have these quarantine party videos that I'm absolutely loving because it's giving me something to do. Even though, I have a lot that's going on, it's something fun to do that's not, mundane
Right.
and driving me crazy. So that's pretty much what I have going on up on my channel. So.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping in. Thanks to Mama Mouse for trying to come on. I know you're not feeling good. Feel better soon. Thanks to Tina for coming and hanging out. Thanks to everyone in the chat who has been hanging out with us. If you have not yet checked out all the channels, make sure to do so. Thank you guys again so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget, Dreaming with the Mouse tonight, and in about 5 minutes, Dole Whip Dad has his stay-at-home stream. Bye, guys.